would you say is maybe like the top 3 reasons why relationships, marriages don't work?
Well, I would say communication, communication, communication. I think a failure to communicate is going to be the biggest problem. I think people get married, and it used to be, in the 1920s and 30s till death to us part, but people died a lot earlier then. And I feel like now people are constantly evolving, and sometimes they evolve in different directions. And if you're able to communicate, participate in some kind of couples counseling, even before you get married, and get the tools that you need to deal with things when they may not be so great, I think that's huge. And so whatever the issues are, if you're having financial issues, if you're having parenting issues, if you're having work issues, if you're able to then figure out a way to communicate with your partner about those things, you will generally be able to talk your way through it and be okay. And if you're not, and you end up splitting up, the hope is that you still have a relationship with that person, that they always have your back, they're your greatest ally, etc.
Yeah. Okay. So, but I have heard this communication conversation, right? And I've been told this, several times, that it's all about communication. But I know for myself, and also for a lot of my friends, we felt like we over communicated, right? Like we were constantly communicating how we were feeling, but it just felt like either we weren't being heard, or that, our partner just didn't want to, I guess, do anything about it.
Both people have to participate. And also, I do think it's helpful to have kind of a neutral involved, like a third party, whether it's a counselor or a therapist or a religious, whether a priest or a rabbi, or when it comes to actually like, okay, maybe we're going to split up, a mediator. And sometimes people have been able to talk things through finally with a third person in the room that has kind of an objective opinion about things. And they go, oh, well, maybe we can actually work this out. So I do. Yes, both people have to be into the idea of communicating. Talking to yourself isn't going to do any good. And also, I think it is helpful if there's somebody else there that's like, wait a minute, what you just said, that's not really quite fair, and here's why. I mean, so calling you on it and kind of directing the conversation and making sure both people are participating, I think is essential.